Say, hold up, wait a minute, let me put some Nikki in it. What is going on? How are you all? It's been an exciting day. I know. Hold on, let me turn this fan off. Allergies are kicking my ass. And I be needing my fan, but it be kicking my ass too, so I'm just screwed. Anywho, how y'all doing? Salute to the tribe in the building. Look at Wisdom. How are you? What's up? Hey, Jackie. How are you? Hope everything is going good your way as always. Smoothie Lady, welcome. I know you're just checking it out, but it's okay. Come check it out. This is a public service announcement. This is a public service announcement. What do they do on A&E when like people be on drugs and stuff, and then they um surprise the people, and then they be like, "Hey, you need to go to rehab or your life is over." That's one of these. What they call them? I ain't even thinking right now, but y'all know what it is. Something wrong with him. We got look. I understand y'all like laughing at him. I understand that he is entertainment for us, but the acts that he has displayed these last couple of days, this nigga is ill. He is ill in the head. And for those of y'all that are go along to get along and just want to be seen and be a part of the was popping group at the time, because all y'all don't talked about this nigga when he was down. But for all of y'all that are so-called supporting him at the time, this nigga need that's what intervention. This nigga need an intervention, because this shit ain't normal. Is that what y'all expect out of your men? This is a 56-year-old man acting like a 16-year-old child. If my son acted the way this nigga did, I would disown his ass. I'm not raising no punk ass bitches around here. Like, but y'all condone this shit? This nigga life is crumbling right before our eyes. And y'all cheering this nigga on? I mean, you got to look at yourself at this point. At this point, say what you want, call me what you want, all this shit, whatever the case may be. This Negro is allowing his cyber life to affect his real life. And y'all cheering this. I ain't even finna get on y'all. ZX. Damn, I didn't mean to say his name. Matter of fact, don't nobody type his name. Don't nobody say his name. I think I blocked it. So I don't think y'all can anyway. But I got to remind myself not to say his name, because this is an educational video. Um, I'm trying to save a nigga. I don't know why it be on my heart to save a nigga, but it just be. I don't know why God made me like this. But I be feeling like I gotta save a nigga. Like, dude, you're not winning nothing. You sound like a 6-year-old child over there talking about you winning something. What are you winning? And this is no disrespect to anybody, but I mean, you got the black sector, you have the beef sector. What are you winning exactly? It is 5, 6-year-old kids on YouTube who ain't never got a beef with nobody. They don't have to show their foreclosure hearings. They don't have to reveal their criminal histories. They don't have to reveal that they owe property taxes or gas liens or water liens or anything like that, and be making tens of thousands of dollars on here a month, and you think you winning? And then you got, I'm not even gonna say that because I like a lot of the people that be coming. I understand y'all just need entertainment, I guess. I don't know. But let me just say this. This is, he and I know what this is. He and I have no, monthly um, conversations, and we do it by YouTube. I don't care what he tells you all, but he know that I mean well. He understands that I'm not going to ever lie to him. He understands that I'm going to tell him what the fuck it is and not what he want to hear. Sir, you are losing. You look sad. You sound defeated. I have no idea why. I still feel secondhand embarrassment, even though I ain't dealt with your ass in damn near a year. This shit is not normal. I'm not here for a crowd or for numbers or for anything like that. For some reason in my heart, I be feeling obligated to save you niggas. And nigga, you need saving. Because anytime that you have allowed your YouTube behavior to dictate the outcomes in your real life, it's a problem. It's a problem. This is an intervention. I'm not trying to spite him or embarrass him or make him feel any type of way or anything like that, but something is wrong. Something is very wrong. I don't care how many people come in your chat and cheer you on, nigga. They just need entertainment. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. That's all they need you for. And you're falling for the okey doke. There is no grown man alive that really cares about his family and his well being and his way of life and his comfort of life that would do the things that you are doing, that would take the steps that you are taking. You have said over and over and over again that you winning. I won, you lose. A 56-year-old man that think he's winning when he has to broadcast his own foreclosure hearing for the house that he lives in. Fuck what he telling y'all. That's the house that he live in that's up for foreclosure. All these four houses, we ain't never heard no shit like that. We ain't never heard nothing like that. He has two properties. He lost the first one last year. The second one that he's been sued now is the house that he lives in currently. You ain't gotta believe me. You ain't gotta believe nobody else. Go look this shit up for yourself. It's public information. And please don't type his name or anything that has to do with his YouTube identity in my chat. I think I've already blocked it, but just in case, that shit be sometime. And if you're wondering why your comments not coming through, make sure you're not putting his name in there because I blocked that shit. Because this is public information. This is so that you recognize that this shit on YouTube is addictive. It's addictive. You may think that you would never get caught up, but if you get enough access, you will get caught up too. And you might end up like this Negro. And I don't want that for you all. I don't want to see any of you all caught up like this Negro. Because before he came on here, he had a business. He did have multiple homes at the time. He don't have multiple homes anymore. That house that he's talking about earlier, yeah, he lost that last year. The house that is being discussed now is the house that he lives in. I don't give a fuck what he say. I don't give a fuck what he say. If you still believe the shit that come out his mouth now after he has been caught in several lies, that's on you. But this shit is very verifiable. The house that he's living in now is for foreclosure. Period. You can look it up. You ain't gotta believe nobody. I know a lot of people been talking about it, and I'm be honest. I really been a little irritated because I'm the deadly and silent type. If I sit back and it's quiet, it's normally for a reason. I had plans. I had plans, and you fucked that up. You fucked up my plans, and I was a little upset about it. But then he took it and fucked it up some more, so it's okay. So I'm not mad at you all because I already understood that the proceedings today was illegal to broadcast. It says it when you go on the website. I mean, it tells you do not broadcast, do not video. Where's my? Hold on. Oh crap! I got somebody's banner. Hey, Poetry. And I don't mean to be rude. Hey to everybody. Hey, everybody. I seen Jackie. What's up? Everybody else, hey, how y'all doing? I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but we just got to get down to business because this nigga be feeding y'all a whole bunch of okey doke. And I'm starting to believe that y'all actually believe the shit. Y'all actually be listening to the shit. Hold on 1 second. Let me get it together. I'm not together like I wanted to be. Anyhow, y'all can pause this and read it if you want to, but it says it is unlawful and criminal offense to record, transmit, broadcast audio, photograph of any judicial proceedings, and violators may be found in contempt of court, may be criminally charged with misdemeanor punishments punishable by imprisonment of up to 2 years for a first offense. And then they got all the codes and, all of that or whatever. I don't have anything to do with what anybody else done did. Understand that this is just, I'm only focused on this nigga. Understand that. That's all I'm focused on. I don't care nothing about everybody else. Everybody take their own chances in doing whatever they want to do. And that's their thing. That's what they got to answer to. I ain't got no comment on that. But my thing is that you all allow a man to tell you all some bullshit and then you all believe it because this Negro say it with emotion. And it's been leaving a lot of you all looking crazy. And I'm not trying to be mean or whatever, but it's like some of you all, I thought you knew better. And it just makes me feel as though that you all go to wherever the action is. And some of you all just want to be seen because this shit can't make good sense to you all. We have a man that's sitting here right before our eyes, mixing reality in with YouTube shit. And I feel that if anybody ever actually cared for him, they would be like, you know what? Fuck this YouTube shit. Do what you need to do to make sure that you have a structure over your head. Fuck what everybody else talking about. Let them think what they, because that's what I would have told his ass if I was still cool with him. I wouldn't be encouraging this nigga to do a broadcast and allow people to keep on talking about and come to you can't you or you really can't even control what somebody else do. But regardless of the situation, this Negro is full life mixing his real life into his cyber life. You cannot tell me you care about you cannot tell me you care about a person and encourage them to do that. And he's slow. He don't get it. He think any attention is good attention, not understanding that anybody who really cared about him would have been like, hey, get off of here, do what you need to do, and take care of what's going on in your real life. But either way, we gonna get to that. He believe in slow walking, so I'm a slow walk. Um, First of all, let me say hi to everybody here. What's up, ghetto intellect? I don't know what you're talking about, but hey, Mega, Jackie, Frida, he was proud as can be. Yes, Frida. I don't I don't understand that. He'd have never did that shit. If his original crew was around him, he would have never done that shit. We would have told him, take care of your personal life. One thing that I heard today was him saying that I won. I'm winning and this and the other. What exactly are you winning on YouTube? Like, what is the objective now? Because y'all can say what y'all can say what y'all want to say. Y'all can blame me if you want to blame me, this, that, and the other. I was always talking to him about moving to the next level. How are you going to move to the next level and you on here getting people fired from their jobs? How you going to move to the next level and you are not even making sure that your homestead is taken care of? That shit is not okay. It's not cool. Not as a man. It's one thing to have a persona on here, but you should also have a persona of you being a man. And you sitting here chilling, laying in bed, dry begging for cash apps to try to help you get out this situation. And you want to sit here and try to make it seem like somebody else kept you from your situation. They really saved your ass. They really saved you. Um, but to think that they're going to get in trouble for the same thing that you did is delusional, as your friend said. Your friend called you delusional less than a month ago. And that shit still stand. It still stand. Be mad if you want to. It's fine. I can take the heat. I don't give a fuck. Just go on about my business like I normally do. But this nigga is straight up delusional. If you think that you are going to win on YouTube, what is the goal? What is the prize? Because you're not making that much money on YouTube to lose your fucking house. You have ignored everything. You're actually trying to take away somebody else's livelihood, knowing damn well that you have to answer and beg the courts for your house. I heard this Negro say that he had a lawyer. No, sir, you didn't have a lawyer. You had an advocate. You have an advocate for one of the many programs that Pennsylvania has given you to save your home. You should be thankful. You should be grateful. Matter of fact, all the programs that Philadelphia has for homeowners, it should have never gotten to this part. It should have never gotten to this point that anybody would even be allowed to stream what's going on with your private business. Now we can talk about right or wrong, this, that, and the other, woody woody woo, but I don't care what he tell you all. He understands that I am not gonna tell him a lie. He understands that I tell him the truth. Or I wouldn't waste my time even speaking to him. So yes, GX, this is our daily wake up call because you need it, because you get bombarded and you start thinking that because you see a little support in your chat that actually means motherfuckers support you. No, that's not what that means. It does not mean that you are accepted or anything like that. It means that you are just a useful idiot that you are portraying yourself to be. It means that you are doing the will of people who don't want to do it themselves. They'll rather let you do it and take the blame for it. And I think you understand that, but you're so desperate. You're so desperate for attention that you are willing to do the shit. And the shit is crazy. Like, I really. Either hey, I got a whole lot of videotapes. People are texting me. I'm going to get to it. I'm gonna get to it. But this dude, like, I do not want to make this into a drag fest. I don't want to make that into the, because that's not what this is. Um, I really feel sorry for this Negro because he doesn't see it. There is something wrong with you intentionally to feel happiness of another person's downfall. That is a mental illness. It is. If you don't believe me, ask your friend Allie, since she has a degree in the shit. And if she denies it, I will show her the proof of it. It is not normal to feel a glee of happiness of when somebody else is failing. That means that there's something wrong with you within. But I don't want to get into that. Back to you today. Negro, the fact that you even wanted to show people what was going on in your personal life, the fact that you even felt obligated to display your court proceedings, even though I know that the packet that they sent you, they specifically told you, hey, this is not for public consumption. You are not to broadcast this. It doesn't matter, video, audio, or whatever. You are not to broadcast this without permission. And you sat there, and that's how I know you are as delusional as your friend called you less than a month ago. That's how I know you stupid. You still, somebody call you delusional and you still go and, oh God. Anywho, let me find this. Please, please stop messaging me because I don't want to. I had all this stuff set up and I don't want to mess it up. But anywho, this Negro, hold on, let me close this. I'm going to have to find it on my laptop. This Negro made up a whole scenario of what went wrong today. And please understand that my only focus is him. I don't care about nobody else, Diet Melon, her husband, this, that, and the other. I don't have no issues with them, but this don't have anything to do with them. Whatever they decided to do today is on them. I'm sure they understood the consequences, and they were willing to take that. I was too. Like, so I get it. I ain't got no problem with them. Because I thought about it myself, but it tells you, hey, this is illegal. And I was a little irritated today because I was like, well, shit, I've been sitting back collecting these documents for a long time. A long time. I've been waiting. I was a little irritated because I felt like people was leaking out, information that I planned on presenting. But I can't really get mad at that because, it is what it is. First come, first serve. But either way it go, it all came out. But I'm coming live today to present it all. I'm going to show all the documents. I'm going to show why he is in the position that he is in today. And it just amazes me that people listen to somebody, and I give it to him. He has the gift of gab. But it amazes me that people actually listen to him and believe him, when in actuality, if you actually listen to this Negro, you will understand that he full of shit. Like, I don't I don't get it. Like, at this point, like, why are you even still listening to this Negro? This nigga is like psychotic. He is letting his whole entire real life fold before our eyes, and then you want to believe the shit that he tell you on YouTube. I don't get that. I don't understand. But give me 1 second. I got so much to play. I don't even know what I want to play next. I had it all mapped up in my head, but let me see. Which one? What do I want to play first? Y'all want to know what happened? And he started off showing his own demise. And he was going to try to play it off as, oh, I saw actually people that I like and that I'm cool with. And not to keep on, talking, because I don't like when people do that either. But, it's different when you up here. Anywho, it was just crazy to watch people cheer him on. When at the end of the day, because this is a public service announcement, Goofy asks, if people really cared about you, they would have told you to get off of here and take care of your business so that you would have a place to live. And you wasn't really worried about somebody else's stream. You was worried about them getting more views than you. That was the only thing that you were worried about. That was the only thing that you was concerned about. And if you think that they're going to suffer consequences and you ain't, then you are as delusional as your friend said that you were. 311 contact center. For Spanish or language translation services, press 2. For all other calls, please remain on the line. To contact the Revenue Department for real estate tax, water billing, or other city taxes. I'm sorry, it's going to be a minute because I had to call City Hall and work through the process. So it's coming. For business and trade license applications, renewals, or to request a copy of an overdue property certification or transportation. For all other calls, please. Thank you for calling 311. Diane, you can let me help you. Hi. I'm not sure if I have the right number or not, but do you all have anything to do with the court proceedings that is going on online for foreclosure hearings? Someone is live streaming those cases, cases that don't have anything to do with them, to embarrass folks on YouTube, and they're making money off of it. And um, yeah, just it clearly tells you on the website that it is illegal to broadcast any of these things. And the person is actually participating in his own foreclosure hearing, and he is. But the disturbing part is that he's broadcasting other people's trying to work out, their personal procedures, and their names and addresses are being broadcast all over YouTube. Oh wow! Right, and it clearly says that it's illegal. Yeah. Certain behavior is like, okay, where you going at with all of this? Right. Yeah. I mean, people do anything for attention nowadays. Yeah, and the city wouldn't do nothing like that. Right. So, I mean, they're hearing, but... Hold on one second. Just in case everybody is not following, way before he mentioned anything, and I realized that he was broadcasting his procedures, because I'm be honest, I wanted to broadcast the shit. And I was a little upset that, he fucked up my plans. God damn it, I had plans. And if you fuck up my plans, you gotta pay. I mean, that's just what it is. Anywho, so he started broadcasting his own procedures. I was willing to take the fine for the shit. But I never thought for 1 second that this stupid ass nigga would broadcast his own procedures, because I know that in the packet that they send him, they tell him, like, this is private procedures. You will be in here with other people. You will have other cases around here. This is not something that should be promoted live. And again, I'm not here to talk about anybody else. With anybody else, I'm sure they decided whether they wanted to take the risk on this, that, and the other. So I was like, well, they gonna do what they gonna do. It's not my business or anybody else's business. But this Negro, he is really supposed to be here to save his home. They even gave him a hotline to call to save his home. They told him in the information that they sent to him that this is supposed to be court business, and he need to keep it to himself. And these are the procedures you need to do to save your own home. And he started mixing his YouTube life with his real life. There was no need to do that. It was no need. It was just that this Negro is so thirsty to present his real life to this, to get you all's approval that he is actually somebody. When in the end of the day, if somebody even has to do that, you already know that they not shit. And anybody who encouraged him to do this, I don't have no problem with nobody, but you can't care about him. You couldn't. Ain't no way in hell I would have told him it was okay for him to keep on doing this. I would have told him, nigga, get offline, handle your business, do what you need to do to make sure that you have a shelter over your head. And whoever got in trouble. But this motherfucker is gone in the head. So this is a public service announcement of what not to do. That's it. That's all.
No, they wouldn't even do nothing like that.
Right.
Or,
She's saying that the city would never approve anything like that.
let me see something.
And yeah,
No, because
he's in the hearing right now, broadcasting it. His name is Devon Cannon.
Devon Kennedy?
Cannon, Cannon.
Oh, wow. Foreclosure. Let me check out something.
Okay.
Let me just look at something here.
Mind you might hear people talking in the background. Understand that I was listening to his broadcast and talking to the person at City Hall at the same time.
Yeah, because all of that's being handled. Now, I'm looking at something, public hearing foreclosure, fee, repeal, limo. I don't see any, that's not related.
I'm not sure, but they're calling out case numbers. And it's like, I think they're all on a Zoom call. And they're speaking about people's foreclosure cases, and some people are asking for help and assistance.
And this is on Philadelphia?
Yes.
I mean, this is from Philadelphia?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And this is on, what is this on? It's on YouTube?
Yes, ma'am.
There's foreclosure proceeding.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
If you want to give me an email, I can email you the link to it.
No, we don't have no email for that.
Okay.
What's the website that it's on?
It's on YouTube on a channel called GFTV Network.
GFTV
Network. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Okay. No, that shouldn't be done.
Right.
Nobody needs to know that. All right, yeah, because I know that our foreclosure proceedings are handled. They do that at the sheriff's cell and stuff.
Right. I think these are the proceedings to prevent it going to the sheriff auction. But yeah, the documents are all online. They're showing all the documents and everything. So this. I guess this is a proceeding to try to help stop the sheriff's sale. And they gave the participants an option to do it online or in person. And so this person chose to do it online, and now he's broadcasting it on YouTube.
Oh wow. Yeah, because like I have everything here. The sheriff's office, I don't see anything about that. Mm-mm. Well, I'll just let somebody know what's going on. But yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't know if it's. I was told that the proceedings are, go on at the city hall. So I don't know if somebody, if you could let somebody know that handles the courtroom or court proceedings.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going on right now. And I mean, it's really sickening. He has his Cash App and PayPal, to make money off of this, and he's putting out other people's personal information.
All right, let me let somebody know what's going on. And thank you again for calling Philly 311. Okay?
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Bye-bye. You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Yeah, and she called me back.
From who?
Oh, let me explain this. I was in a car because I have real life business that goes on, so I wasn't sure who was calling. But she explained herself, and then, things went on. So you're not going to hear the very few seconds of the phone call because it was on my car recorder, or I was speaking through my car speakerphones, and my phone doesn't record through through the car speakerphones. And when I put it on speakerphone is when you hear. Just to be clear.
From who?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Okay. I did a little homework because I had to get another number for you.
Okay.
So you're calling the Economic and Property Crimes Unit.
Okay. Oh, okay.
That phone number is going to be 215 686 9902.
Okay.
All right, that's for cybercrime.
Oh, righty. I really appreciate you giving me that information.
Right, welcome, and thank you again for calling Philly 311. I was like, I got to make a call on this because I wanted to make sure I understood what was happening first.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let me search around, and then I made a call, and then I got that information. I said I had it all along. Okay, so that's pretty much it. But I wanted to make sure you got that information in case you needed to report it.
Yes, definitely will, and thank you for your time.
You're welcome, and thank you again for calling 311.
You
Take
too.
care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so if you're not clear on what just happened, way before he called on Diet and them, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm just only focused on him. Way before he called Diet and them, I had called and let the courts know that he was rebroadcasting his court case. Understand that it doesn't matter if it was him or somebody else. It's illegal to rebroadcast a court case. I think I put that in. Let me see if I can bring that up again. Yeah, it is it's unlawful and criminal offense to record, transmit, or broadcast audio. Because he was trying to make it seem like, oh, they were bad off because they were presenting images or this and the other. No, it doesn't matter if you were recording, transmitting, or broadcasting audio or a photograph of any judicial procedure and violations of violators and found to be in contempt and may be criminally charged with misdemeanor punishable by imprisonment of up to a first offense. And it has all the documents and law procedures that precede that. And so, I'm not here to dispute whether what Diet and them did was right or wrong. This, that, and the other. They did what they wanted to do. He did go to their procedure that had nothing to do with them, and so they felt like they needed to go to the procedure that has nothing to do with them. I don't have any comment on that. It is what it is. But at this time, it's like you cannot sit here and try to make it seem as though they got put out the procedure that's going on today because you had anything to do with it. When they got put out, you got put out. And that's what today's broadcast is about. If you don't take anything from this broadcast, he got put out. The reason why you never heard anything else regarding his case was because of him and the shit that he got to put out, which is ridiculous because as a grown man, you 56 years old and you still worried about what society or YouTube society thinks about you. Nigga, you already lost. In my opinion, you've already lost. And you did that shit. You're talking about that they're going to be upheld to some type of bonds or some type of legal manner. You are too, because you proceeded with your own, you still broadcasted your own procedures. You were supposed to handle your own business and you still showed that to everybody. That's why you got kicked out too. If it was just about them, they would have got kicked out. You would have still been in there. But your own procedures, your own life got held up based off of what you did, not what they did. And that's the issue. It's like y'all got to stop listening to these old raggedy ass mouth ass niggas that's willing to throw everything under the bus and self and themselves. He is the only reason why he got put out of his own procedures. It wasn't just about Diet Melanin and what her husband was doing. It was about him. I started calling them about him broadcasting his own procedures way before they started calling. Way before. As soon as I found out, I started calling. I called about 10 numbers before I even played you all. The broadcast that y'all heard now, I called about 10 numbers before then. That's on him. So whatever trouble he thinks they're in, he's in too. If that's the case. Because at the same time, like they said, he came to their procedures without being invited, without having anything to do about it. So whatever procedures they got going on, it may be going on as well. It may be going on as too. I don't know. But at the same time, he still got to answer for his shit. And what he don't understand is that whatever crime he think he has committed or other people has committed, he has committed them too. And he still got to answer to that too. Stop letting this nigga tell you anything because he had the gift of gab and he say some shit and it makes you feel like it sound right and then you just believe it. No, this nigga is fucked up too. He is all the way fucked up. How do you let some shit that go on at YouTube fuck up your real life? To the point that where you are willing to broadcast the shit on YouTube. It wasn't because he didn't broadcast the shit on YouTube because, oh, well, I didn't want them to broadcast it or this, that, and the other. He did this shit strictly based off the fact that he didn't want them to get more views off of him. That's it. That's all. That's all he cared about. He didn't tell his He said it was his lawyer. It wasn't his lawyer. That wasn't his lawyer. That was his representative to help him with saving his house. And we can go over that because I have all the documents. They gave him documents of who to call to try to help him save his house. That wasn't a lawyer, that was a counselor. A counselor to help him save his property. And he called that person to try to get them kicked off of the live. Now, granted, they may have gotten kicked off the live, but he got kicked off too. And that's my point of today's live. Please understand, he got kicked off too. It wasn't just them. And he hurt himself. He can say all the shit. He can point the finger all he want at other people. But he needs to point the finger at himself because he didn't get to be here today. And the same person, the same judge, there was a judge at today's hearing. And they understand that he also was promoting this live. They understand that when they, because understand that I have other phone calls. Let me get my phone. Other phone calls. They know, like you gave them your life, I gave them your life. I told them that you were broadcasting from GLTV network and they was looking at your live while I was on the phone. And that's why you got kicked off. And then you want to turn around and say, oh, well, it's all on them. No, it wasn't all on them. It was on you too. That's why you got kicked off. Because you were broadcasting not only we didn't even get to your live. You were broadcasting other people's live and what other people had going on with their property and how they were pleading. You were just as strong as they were just as strong. That's why I've been sitting here quiet the whole time. I've been waiting on this day. But I already know how how black how black sector is. They gonna be on your ass. It was multiple people. Not only black sector, it was Jim Jim, or however you say his name. He was on your ass too. Everybody was on your ass. It was multiple people on your ass. And you want to try to make it seem as though like people are just beating up on you. No, what you give out is what you got. You want to try to make it seem like you were on Pastor Williams on some fraudulent shit. No, you don't give a fuck about the church. You don't even believe in Jesus. You're not a Christian. You don't claim to be Christian. You don't claim to be any of that. No, I was on the phone with you when you were plotting and planning on trying to make him a partner so that you can leech off of him. Me and you together looked at the people who were winning in the beef sector. You didn't give a fuck about him being a pastor and that you didn't agree with what his morals was. You didn't give a fuck about none of that. You did not give a fuck until he kicked you off. Period. Be honest. Be honest about that. Be honest. Be honest about the fact that you are not about right and wrong. You about who see you and who don't see you. That's all you about. That's all you care about. You have thrown your whole life away. I remember when there was a time that you would not have touched anybody's job. Because I have talked to you about that. You have not touched anybody's job. But now you're so desperate to get attention that you're willing to do that. And it's disappointing. I don't have to be anybody's friend. Y'all can unsubscribe or whatever the case may be. That's not what he's really about. It's really not. He doesn't care. He's using that as an excuse. But the truth of the matter is, he's jealous of Jay Wilson. I talked to him when he was plotting and planning on Jay Wilson's people. And not just Jay Wilson's pencils, Jay Wilson's people, but Fabe's people too. A whole bunch of people. He plotted and planned on all of that. And y'all can believe the bullshit if you wanted to. But if you really look at his actions, you'll see what I see. Ain't no way in hell. And the shit that he has going on with Jay Wilson's in his job now, I haven't claimed to see all of that. I don't know what's going on with all of that. I don't know who's right and wrong. You may have a valid fight between you and Jay Wilson, this, that, and the other. All I know is that he doesn't. He doesn't. He was very fine with partnering with Jay Wilson as long as he can get something out of it. It's when Jay Wilson kept rejecting him, it's when he had a problem with that. Period. And I can prove that. And he can say it if he wants to, but it is what it is. I can prove that. He doesn't give a fuck about anybody. He thinks that he can win some type of game on YouTube. But what really trips me out is that me and him used to have these conversations about, look, what they doing on YouTube, that's a whole different thing. These people don't have anything to lose. So they'll take whatever you got. And as long as you have something to lose, you can stand above them. But truth be told is they done took everything from him. It's mighty funny of me that he wants to talk about Jay Wilson when they took his position in Salvation Army. They've taken every position he had. He doesn't have anything to live off of. And you all have allowed this mentality, the mentality that he has, to take all and gain none. Y'all have allowed him in your space. And I understand that a lot of people may not like Jay Wilson, but I'm going to ask you in 6 months, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Because after he done this to Jay Wilson, what you think? Who you think next? Because he didn't do this off of morals and principles. He did this off of your responses. Now, what if his response is to destroy somebody that you actually like? Because that's what's going to happen. We've seen this shit. He doesn't act like another human does. This nigga is thirsty. He'll do whatever it takes to get attention, and y'all let him in. At first, everybody in the beef sector was doing a good job at keeping him at bay. But this time, officially, y'all have let him in. Has anybody ever wondered what happened to the black sector? Why is the black sector no longer? They can tell you that the black sector exists, but the black sector used to be as big as the drama sector, or whatever you all call yourselves. It used to be, but people started leaving. People of substance, they started leaving because they realized that the people that were here were vicious. And if they didn't have anything, they would do everything so that you would not have anything left. He's a leech. He don't have to have a real issue with you. Truth be told, he ain't got no real issue with Jay Wilson because I talked with him when he was singling out Jay Wilson as an audience. He was fine with Jay Wilson until Jay Wilson rejected him. He was fine with all of the beef sector content creators until they rejected him. And now you have put yourself in positions to where you got to tiptoe around this nigga. Because if he feel any type of way, he is going to attack you. And I really don't know. Because I ain't kept up with a lot of the history. But I know that since he has attacked Jay Wilson for you all, he is going to feel like you owe him something. And as soon as you do what he don't feel like you should do, he's going to attack you. We were telling you not to let the poison in. We were telling you not to let him in. Black sector used to be as big as the beef sector, but they're not now because of motherfuckers like him. Because they are snake in a barrel ass niggas, crab in a barrel ass niggas. If you don't have shit, they're gonna make sure you don't have shit with them. And now you've let them in just because you didn't like one person. You're gonna reap that. Be mad at me, I don't care. It is what it is. We tried to warn you. Do not let that nigga in. And you let him in, and he's gonna destroy you all just like he destroyed the black sector. Get mad if you want, but it's the motherfucking truth. Ain't no way in hell a 56-year-old man should be celebrating the loss of financial gain to another black man, regardless of sexuality, whatever the case may be. Ain't no way in hell you can think that's going to be good for you. I hope it was worth it. Because you have to understand that, yeah, he may have eaten up Jay Wilson, or, got at whoever, or this, that, and the other. But what you got to realize is that who's next? Who's next? Because he has already decided that I'm going to be the bad guy. And that's a position I'm going to play to get in. So he's comfortable in that position. And he understands that whatever he did last, he's going to have to upstand. He's going to have to do greater than. So who do you think next he's going to try to destroy lives? Because this is his life. Understand that. He ain't got shit else to do. He ain't trying to make no other money on his own. He ain't trying to live on his own. He's trying to be the king of this bullshit. I mean, I don't know what grown man try to be king of some virtual reality shit. But, that's the shit y'all have accepted. Y'all told him that shit was okay. And be mad, I don't give a fuck. But y'all told him this shit was okay. And that's what he's gonna do. So who's next? It was Jay Wilson today. Who is it gonna be next month? because he know that whatever he does today, he's gonna have to double the next day. And I understand a lot of you all didn't like Jay Wilson, but who's gonna be next? Because you don't like him genuinely. You don't like him. You've already seen that he ain't what he say he about. You've already seen that. So who are you willing to sacrifice? Why do you think that the black sector isn't what it used to be? The black sector ain't nothing but a handful of folks. You know why it's just a handful of folks? Because they ran the decent people off. Because the decent people that actually worked for something and got to where they worked for, they said, fuck y'all. Y'all not worth me losing anything for. And they dipped off. And now the B sector has let this poison in. And everybody's happy because he's jumped on Jay Wilson, which I guess you all don't like, but understand that's fine and all. I ain't got no judgment on that. But who you think is next? He not gonna stop because it's the only way that you all have shown him that he can get attention instead of blocking his ass all the way out. That's it. That's all. I just want y'all to think. You can't be thinking. You can't be. Let me go to the comments. I'm sorry, I haven't been reading everybody. Fire's planning his fate to me. I would hope so. It wasn't even but a month ago where she said that nigga was delusional. So hopefully she still remembers that. And, I don't know. I wouldn't deal with a nigga that I said was delusional. But, that's whatever people choose to do, and everybody have their own objectives. I'm sorry, I haven't been reading everybody comments. I've been going back and forth and just talking, but I'm still trying to go. Um, it appears all his options require the direct manipulation of another person, whether it's buying a house, dealing with a child's mother, and maybe his own. Cold Brew, you are actually onto something. He does not have enough confidence in himself to make a decision, and he won't do it because he still needs somebody else. Not because I think he don't have confidence in himself, but I think he does it because he needs somebody else to blame it on. He is a grown man, and he tried to make it seem as though, well, he did all the evil shit because I told him to. Like, do y'all still think that? Considering the shit that he's had going on in the past 2 weeks, do y'all think I still had anything to do with him being evil? No, that's on his volition. That's what he wanted to do. But at the same time, he's an ass kisser. He is the type of person that'll talk big shit in front of everybody else. He would act like he would cuss somebody else. He probably has. I don't listen to his shit, especially if I know he talking crazy about me. I don't listen to that shit. So he might can talk crazy, but I guarantee you, as much shit as I talk about him now, if I called him right now, he wouldn't say shit. He wouldn't say nothing. He would not say anything on his own volition. He would never talk bad to me in my face. He would never express anything negative to me in my face because he's a punk. He's a bitch ass nigga. He is the type of man that will tell you whatever he thinks that you want to hear. and then get mad at you because you recognize that he's not real. He that type of nigga. No, it's nothing you can say to him. It's nothing. It's really not. He's one of the ones that will play along with whatever you say to his face and then come online later and talk shit. So I mean, he's fake. I don't know if he didn't get enough hugs as a youth or whatever the case may be. I personally think that he is the same cyber age that he was when his grandmother passed, because I don't. Anytime he thinks about his childhood, it's because of his. He speaks about his grandmother. He never says anything about his actual mother in his childhood. He is the same age emotionally as when his grandmother died. I'm willing to bet that something is wrong with him. He think it's okay to think the way that he think at 56 years old. And it's not. And it's really sad to sit back and watch other people try to congratulate him on the bullshit. Sir, there is no reason ever that it should come to fruition on a public platform that you are losing your home. Ever. I have saw people congratulating him and talking to him about the choice that he made to violate the law to present his own agenda on on a platform. Like, sir, that is, they told you as soon as they gave you the link that you should not reproduce this in any type of way, whether it's image or whether it's virtually, whether it is audioly, whether it's anything. They told you that, and you still did it because you care more about your presentation on YouTube than you do on what's going on in real life. And nigga, that's it. It's why we here today. That is why we here today. Let me drop this link because hold on. Hold on one second, y'all. Wait a minute. Crap. Mhm. This thing is not moving at all. Let me drop the link down. I still got the. Hold on one second, y'all. Wait a minute. Hey. Can you hear me, Nick? Can you see? I don't hear you.
Oh, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Hold on. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
You hear me good?
I do.
Okay. I'm about to put something in the. Did you check your phone?
Huh?
Check your phone.
Oh, okay. Give me a second. One quick. I had somebody come to my door. Sorry. Hold on one
No,
second.
you good. You good. Hey y'all. Hey everybody. I can't see the chat. Why I can't see the chat? Hey y'all. That water bill is due. Poetry. He ain't pay his water bill though. Hey, Miss Bless, I heard we got dragged. I told him he better leave you alone. I'ma get him. Diet, you didn't just read my. I just added you like twice. Diet. He up 3 in the morning, worrying about me when he should be worrying about ways to make his life right, so he could get right and be able to come back into his home without padlocks on the door. Sucker, you know you over there, hooker. I'm cutting up, y'all. Mega, I'm cutting up. I'm on somebody else's platform cutting up. Hooker. The hell? He 3 o'clock in the morning. He 3 o'clock in the morning, y'all. He over there giving me speeches, talking about something. I'm the cleanup woman in the beefing sector. I told that nigga, I said, then I got one up on you, motherfucker, because that mean I got a job and you don't.
I'm sorry. Can you hear me now?
I hear you. Did you
Oh,
see what I just what I left you?
oh, what I need to look at?
Go into your phone. Go on your messages.
Okay. Hold on one second.
I
Let me
just
get
sent you
my
something. Girl, I just sent you something. Good.
phone. Ooh, what?
Good. I sent you that good. I sent you that wop.
Well, because this is we trying to help this nigga.
Oh no! You ain't gonna want to help that nigga after this. Go ahead.
Hold
Y'all
on,
love.
wait a minute. Wait a minute. And you sent me on text?
Woo! Huh? Go
On
look.
text?
I sent it in text. You see it? It
Oh,
just gotta be verified real quick. We need that birthday verified.
okay, 1 second. Let me look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh crap. We coming. Hold on, wait a minute, y'all. We trying to give y'all real information in real time.
Mm-hmm.
Needs to be crossed, but hold on, put myself on mute so I can watch the video.
All right, you want me to talk to the people?
Yeah,
Let's
please
do
talk
that.
to the people. Yeah.
Y'all, I don't know. I was sent something earlier, right, y'all? And you know how they say when you dig a grave for one person, be careful because you might be having to dig two for yourself. I probably fucked that up a little bit. Excuse me, Nikki. I'm sorry. I probably messed that up a little bit what I just said, but y'all get the drift, right? Well, you know the Mister the children. I believe the children are the future. That nigga over there, right? Something was dropped, and it was actually shared on YouTube. It was something shared on YouTube, and I can't. It was uploaded, and I took it down because I wanted to make because I don't like if it's not verified, I'm not gonna put it out.
However, the person that shared it, it was a channel that shared it. They removed the video, but I downloaded it before it was removed. So yeah, y'all, and it's like really, when I say it's like crazy, crazy, and if it's true, it validates why he's going at these gay men like that. Hey, Lady E. Meow.
Girl,
Big
shut
Vic.
your mouth. Hold on, wait
Yeah.
a minute. Now, first of
Yeah.
all,
You seen it
hold
on
on,
there,
wait a
lovely.
minute.
I had to take
Wait a
it
minute.
down real quick.
Oh, oh,
So
okay.
should we re up or
What can
what?
I say or what can I not? I don't know what to say.
You can say it all.
Are you talking about forcible sodomy?
Yes. You could if you like you could put it up. I just needed to cross the reference. I wanted to check it with you to make sure that that was that.
Oh God!
Is that
Hold
him?
on, wait a minute. These are legal. Hold on, cutie. Mama,
Is
sorry.
that him? Is that
Hold on, wait a minute. Let me talk to my dog
him?
because she got all upset.
Okay.
Mama, okay. It's
So
okay.
that's why I came to you to verify it first.
It's okay. You lay down.
We don't want to put nothing out that's not, you know what I'm saying?
Right. No, this looked all official to me because that wasn't the only charge. That was VA administration of court. See, that's the thing. Like people have to understand you gotta look under different jurisdictions.
Mm-hmm.
Just because a civil and criminal does not mean the same thing. It may be two different things going on at the same time. Um hold
Okay.
hold on.
Is that him? Is that him? Because I'm gonna give you the channel too. The channel they took it down, but there is a channel, and I'm gonna give you the channel that it was shared on.
Give me the channel that it was shared on.
Okay, hold
This
on.
looks like him. And I don't come and verify a lot of things on here because it
Mm-hmm.
be all across the board. Like I'm gonna just go ahead and say, I know a lot of people have been emailing me asking me about Miss Hazel. My personal, from what I have seen and what I have researched, Miss Hazel is dead. I know a lot of people are saying that Miss Hazel is still living somewhere,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
what I have seen from the estate of Hazel, Miss Hazel and her last name. I know that she has family members in Florida. I have reached out to those family members. I have not made contact with anyone,
Uh-huh.
but from my understanding, she has passed on. I know.
Now, and here's the thing. So we'll get this straight. This was uploaded on a YouTube channel, so it's not. So we're not doxing him.
No,
Let
no,
it be known.
we
We letting
already
it be
passed that.
not letting people know because they there's no doxing. This is
Right,
something that was shared, and I don't know if the person that sometimes you'll put because I know I do this sometimes. Like I put something up on my community board just for a
right,
minute, and then I'll take it down.
right, right,
So and those and people that know that when a lot of my tea I drop on the community board and I do it that way and then take it down. So but this one I didn't leave up on long, but
What up, though, ladies?
yeah. What up,
Yeah.
Big Vic?
Sorry, I didn't even see you down there. I'm still trying to work this
Well,
stuff.
ladies, hey, look. Before we even jump for joy and pop a bottle, there is a
Mm-hmm.
case number. You see that case number?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, we need to check that case number and reference that with the Virginia courts.
Okay.
Okay, because that is going to be our confirmation. That case number.
All
Okay,
right.
to see what that case details. Because like you said, we don't want to drop no false
Exactly.
information out here, and people sometimes they go a little bit overboard with the trolling. Because like I said, I hit this information hit my desk.
You seen it
I,
too, right?
yes, I
Right,
did,
Uh-huh.
right.
and I told the individual, I said, okay, I said we're gonna run this, and we're gonna check it. Okay, we have to be sure before we drop. Now the person was what? So well, this is going to ruin him. We don't care about ruining him.
We down sure don't give a fuck about none of
All
that.
right, no, this is going to ruin him. Well, yeah, I mean it's good ruining day. Like what the fuck?
But it does, but it does make sense to a lot of things that he say. It makes sense to his hatred, in my opinion. That the things that he say is for when
Right.
it goes to like Jay Wilson and them. So
Right.
that's
Oh
why I was
He
like,
yeah.
has
oh,
no reason. He has no reason to hate Jay Wilson. Let me say this before we even go on. Um, everybody is a. I can understand, and this is not in defense of Jay Wilson, but please understand that as far as him and his intent, this ain't got shit to do with Christianity. It ain't got nothing to do with the Bible. This ain't got nothing to do with the fact that Jay Wilson rejected him. That's all that is.
yep,
Please do not get confused about anything else. If I have spoke to him, I spoke to him when Jay Wilson was a target, when we didn't know who was who. We picked out the fact that Jay Wilson was a top content creator. We
oh,
figured out that Brianna was a top content creator, and we figured out that Phi Babe was the content creator. And I'm not trying to talk shit, but
Nikki,
to be honest, the only person that has bit was Phi Babe. That's just
Nikki,
what it is.
Nikki. Remember when we
Very
did
good.
the
That's a
interview,
fact.
right? When we did the interview, what did when I asked you what was his reason for over here, and you told us in the
I
interview.
told you then.
You
I
told it
always
was
told
targeted.
you.
Who was the heavy hitters in here had the most
We told you
traffic.
that.
It was
Yes.
already told, and I repeated that. I said that he came over here for a reason. He didn't just come over here just because he wanted to be in the
Exactly.
sector.
He
It was
don't
to
know
take
anything
over.
about these people. He don't know any. He's gonna go after.
People
He's
don't
gonna make a
listen.
target. He would have been cool with Jay Wilson if Jay Wilson had accepted him.
And this is
Period.
why he keep going back to father. He don't care about the embarrassment.
He
He don't
doesn't give.
care about
He
being
don't care about none of
humiliated.
that.
And
He
guess
doesn't
what?
care.
But he's accomplishing his mission with her.
He
She's the
really is,
idiot.
and
She
they
the
allow
idiot.
him to do it, and it's ridiculous to
But
me because
listen,
I could have sworn that less than a year, not a year, but a month ago, that Phi Babe said that this nigga was delusional. Like, what has changed from then to now? He's still delusional as fuck.
I'm gonna tell you
He
what she's
still don't
doing.
give a fuck about you.
She has him. She's using him to come at the gay men in the sector, basically the ones
Right.
that she's beefing with, and this James Caldwell and this
It's
oh
not
God,
worth
what's the
it,
other one?
though.
Jay
He's
Wilson,
not
right?
worth it. He's
And he's
gonna
paying her
her.
too. Don't forget about the fact that he's paying her to stay. He got to pay to stay in 5 days camp.
Yes. So she's
He
looking
ain't
at
got
it.
much money though. He don't give enough money.
She's
He
looking
broke.
at it.
5
Yeah.
days take anything. $1, $5, 10. She don't turn down. I
But
get it.
she's
She don't
using
turn
them.
down.
She's using him.
That's
But at the
bad.
same time of her using him, right? Because she told him he gonna be the king of the sector. And what he don't realize, man, it's no more.
What?
He told him, told him for a minute, y'all, I got red velvet cheesecake. You want that one?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, go in here.
Wait. I said.
Okay, let me show it to you. All right, I'm gonna show you how it look. Looking good too. And velvety.
All right.
Wanna try it?
Nobody around here.
No. Okay. All right, I'll find you something else then. I'll find you another cake. But I can't give you. No, I can't give you that cake. That's rum cake.
I gotta watch mine.
Okay. Look, I can't give them my rum cake. They got real rum in it. Actually, it's whiskey, Hennessy. What happened? What happened? Okay. Let me tell you what happened. Okay, so she did a live, and she was saying how he's going to be the one that take over this sector. She know he gonna be the king of this sector. Now she's the one that nicknamed Jay Wilson. I mean, not Jay Wilson.
Hold
Sean
on. So
Bradley.
she gonna let
Kang.
him to be the king of the sector over her? Is that what she's saying?
Over the men, the Kang. That's what she said. The Kang, right? And when
But
he
she
said
don't even
that,
like men like that. But okay, go ahead.
but when she said the Kang, that was a whole diss that he didn't even get.
Yeah,
For
he
Sean
don't
Bradley.
get it. That's what be killing me. He don't see the shit.
It was for Sean
Slapping
Bradley.
him in the face and he don't even get it.
It was for Sean Bradley, right?
Right.
That was the whole disc. So when he did this thing, first of all, one of if people listen to the audio, right? When he did the whole calling thing about Jay Wilson and said that he the one that got his job fired,
Oh my God.
got him fired from his job. If you listen to that audio, the lady said that he was already terminated or
Right.
wasn't there no more left to come, something like that. I don't even think she used the word terminated or fired.
No, she
But
just said that that basically that he was no longer at that
facility.
assignment, and he was at another assignment that he was no longer there because of the phone calls. I don't understand how that's fired when she said, "Hey, he was a chaplain." And he said it over and over again himself that he's not an employee of the hospital. But that's how
Let
To
she
me say
credit,
fired.
this. Let me say this
yeah,
before anybody speaks, and I'm gonna let you speak as soon as you get finished because I know you got something valuable to say. But as far as what, because I have handled employees that have worked for a summer or this, that, and the other, conditional employees. That does not mean that he is or was ever hired by the hospital. That does not
exactly.
mean that's with that, position or what that employee
He's not
recognized.
the
So,
hospital employee. He is with the temp agency. That's
right.
their own
And they go
decision.
with temp agencies all the time. They deal with temp agencies so they don't have to deal with the regular hiring of an employee, because anytime you try to employ an employee, it costs $300 to $400 to just to advertise for the employee. So they hire temp agencies to do the work for them.
For them. Yep.
That's all that means. And that doesn't mean, and just because an employee decides to fire you, they going like they still going to try to use you and your credentials as much as possible. That does not mean
Hmm.
that they're going to automatically get rid of you. That it's just not what that means.
So basically, which he used them. So basically he was used. He doesn't
Yeah,
care that he's used. So while she's thinking that she's using him, he's actually using
getting
her.
used like
Because
today.
what's happened, I want you
Right,
to look at their numbers, right? If you
right.
look, compare his numbers to her numbers now, his numbers is surpassing her.
All right. Yeah, right.
Which means that now
I
he's
believe
getting
that.
her people, her subbies, her viewers, right?
Right,
So the whole gist of the matter, it really has nothing to do with Jay Wilson. This is all about money. This is
right.
all about getting that spot. But what they don't realize, where they messed up at, is when you claim you got this man Cody Fingers fired. What happened is now you gave him the opportunity to be on here all day if he chooses to.
All day long. And that was another reason why I want to come on here. Please understand that I have been planning this shit for long. I was a little irritated a couple of days ago because I felt like, and not to call out anybody's names, but I have been watching his case for
Mm-hmm.
long before anybody even said anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
I've been waiting to bust this nigga upside his head. And so when everybody came, I should have known. I'm not faulting anybody. I'm not mad at anybody. But I should have known that this is just how the black sector works. It just it's just what it is. They gonna figure that shit out. And you know,
Yes, yes, yes.
Yep,
yeah,
3K in an hour. And this another thing. And this another, so they trying, so now they mad that nobody's mad at them, right? So now they tried to spin it with the interview. Okay, so now we gonna get them at this angle. But wait a minute, going back to the him being on here, the thing about Jay Wilson is entertaining.
exactly. And Jay Wilson is just on another level.
He's on
Period.
a whole different level because
Exactly.
he looks at this as a business.
He has people that come in his lives that don't come in everybody else's lives.
Exactly. And even if we're not even down in his chat, you're going to look at Jay Wilson video throughout your day, sometime without another. And now
Right.
what
You
they don't
gonna
realize,
see at least what he talking
it
about.
ain't going, so it's not working. So now what you did now was, now you made him your competition. She's out of it. She might as well forget it.
Right.
Because
Uh,
he's gonna,
well,
everything
I'm
he
sure
do
she's been
now
doing that.
is gonna be about Jay Wilson. You know why? Because now Jay Wilson is the name to pay.
It is. It really is. And they made it like that. And that's what's so sad about it. It's like you tried to counsel this man, but you made him the go to.
of the
Yeah.
sector. Because
So now you
everybody
just gave him. So now you just gave him the avenue to get busy on all of y'all. So now what she did, trying to wipe on Jay Wilson out. Not only did she wipes herself out, but she also put Pizarro in her position, not ZX.
the true.
Pizarro in her position. So now Pizarro is about to eat off of those numbers, and
Right.
Jay Wilson is going to eat even more off of those numbers because now he's the name that's ringing. Now, this sucker right here, this sucker that he thought he was doing something, he's no match for Jay Wilson. Because first of all, everybody gonna know he's a hypocrite. And there's only
Right.
but so much stuff that you could say. You in a sector that's predominantly gay men.
It's only so much
Gay
that
men.
they gonna respect. Yeah, like he
Exactly.
don't even understand that he's already closed the casket on his own self.
So it's a
I
wrap.
don't understand what he's trying to win. He's like, I won, you lost. Like, what are you winning?
Yeah.
All
You
Well,
he
are losing
unfortunately,
in
look,
real life.
He
this
trying to win
motherfucker
some
ain't gonna
fucking
live on
dignity because he don't
the
have none because he's a miserable ass old ass bitch.
There
That's
you
what he
Okay,
go.
trying to do.
Jackie, go
Hey,
ahead.
there
That's
you
what
go,
he's trying to
Jackie.
that
fucking win.
part.
He's a bitch ass nigga. And the sad part about it is he's so geeked over these numbers he got right now. But we all motherfucking know that this shit is gonna be short lived, just like everything else with this bitch
Right.
ass
They
nigga.
don't give a fuck about him.
You gonna laugh today, and your bitch ass gonna be crying and homeless tomorrow. It is what the fuck it is. I need to snap you back into reality, bitch nigga. This is gonna be short lived. I can
Yes.
guarantee you that.
But
Any
wait
little
a minute.
shine you
And
got
let me
right now,
say
I
something
can
else.
guarantee you, you will never ever. I've said it before. I'm gonna say. I'm keep saying it. You ain't gonna never make it out here in these streets. You did
Ever.
too
He
much
done.
motherfucking dirt. Your days are numbered.
And
It's
it's
just gonna be
saying,
slow for you. It's you fucked yourself, homeboy. You over out here. Fuck
Mhm.
you.
he came in here and he tried to do some slick shit and it ain't work. Even with Kimmy. Kimmy did exactly what she was supposed to do
Killed
to
his
your nut
ass
ass. Cause you
every time she
listen.
went live.
And he's jealous of it. She did
Yes.
exactly what she was supposed to do.
And that was my whole
Exactly.
purpose for even coming up here. As far as Jay Wilson, Kimmy, or anybody, his whole purpose is that he's jealous. Please understand that. Fuck what he say. Fuck
Mm-hmm.
anything that any commentary that he has. Fuck all of that. This nigga is jealous. He is mad
And what he
about
don't know
the
about
fact
the
that
B
people are
sector,
getting more attention than he is. That's all he cares about.
yeah. But the thing about the B sector that he really don't know is that the people in the B sector, even when we fight, in the end, the B
Y'all
sector
still
protect
together.
their own.
Right.
And by him doing that nut shit he did this morning with Miss Bless, that's some shit that would get him dragged all fucking
What
day.
nice shit he did with Miss
It's
Blast? What
gonna
he
get him
do?
dragged all fucking day. I already dragged him 3 o'clock in the morning when he tried to come at me.
What happened?
He
Tell
called
us.
this. He called me the cleanup woman of the B sector. I said that's a compliment in the B
What is
sector.
he?
That's
What
great.
is he? If you running around jealous of a not for nothing. I like Jay Wilson, so it is
but
what it is.
but
But
you know
not
what?
you running around jealous
Yeah.
and envious of
But
a
I
gay
told
man, somebody you
yeah.
say that's lower than you, but you jealous of the nigga, but everybody else is foul.
But
You
guess what
that
I
Okay.
nigga
told that
slow.
nigga?
I
Yes,
I'm
keep telling y'all
Jackie.
this nigga is slow. He's
I
slow
told him
in real
two. I
life.
told that
Well,
nigga
but the
two
thing
things when
about
he
it
said
is,
it.
that Jay Wilson really, he was never Jay Wilson's biggest competition.
Mm-mm.
Everybody else would bring up to Jay Wilson that ZX likes you. ZX is, and he's infatuated with you.
Yeah,
Jay Wilson never really focused on him. He
he don't.
always, to me, anytime I seen him, he focused on the other, gay man. But he never
Yeah.
focused on ZX himself. So it's like, dude, you putting yourself out there and you don't even realize it.
But when he said that, right, I told him two things. The first thing I told him, I said, if I said I would consider that a janitor, and that still make me one up you because I got a job. I said, but the second thing is, you ain't nothing but a jealous ass nigga because only a hating nigga is gonna call
Fact,
somebody job to try to stop their income simply
fact,
because they can't have what you have. See, he
fact.
can't have Jay Wilson house. He can't have them two nice cars
He
that's
gonna
in
try to take his
Jay
time.
Wilson's garage. He
And that
can't
was
get
another
it.
reason why I want to come on here to let him know that, dude, it don't matter what you say, no matter what you do.
whatever spotlight you try to put on another person, whether it's Jay Wilson or whether it's the other dude that's a Mason or this, that, and the other, it doesn't matter what you do. It does not um,
He's not gonna prosper with
deteriorate
it.
from the shit that you have done. Nobody's ever gonna look at them and say, "Oh," and excuse the shit that you've done. You is a ain't shit ass nigga forever in everybody's life, and it don't matter who you point the finger at. We still gonna look at you like a ain't shit nigga.
And
Period.
he wanted to end that man career. He said he's gonna call each
He
agency,
did.
right?
What type of man look at another man
Each
working and think
agency,
that's
right?
okay?
What do we go to work for? To maintain, right?
Right.
Okay, so I'm gonna cut off every form of avenue, every avenue that you have. Every avenue that you have, I'm gonna cut that off. Why? Because I'm jealous. I'm a bottom of the barrel ass nigga, and I can't get it. I can't get it for myself
Right.
out the
Because
paint in the
that's what
mud.
he
So,
claimed.
nigga, you ain't gonna fucking get it. I'm calling
Right.
all these places. I'm gonna give all these videos. But this way, he made it suck like even more like a sucker. Nigga, you put up a fucking video. You put a link up Jay Wilson imitating fucking Claude Diva and said that he was teaching women how to perform to perfect oral sex, but your faggot ass used it as your fucking screensaver.
Right. Right. You use that
So
Hello,
that means you
hello,
got as a
ladies.
yeah.
screensaver a whole this man you had as your screensaver as your avatar a man, a gay man with a microphone
He
in
know
their
what he
mouth.
was
So
doing.
what do that make you?
I'm just here to tell ZX stop playing with me.
Go ahead,
Sucker.
Diane. Let him
A
know.
diet. Will he do that in Philly? Will
Hey,
he be
Nikki,
doing the
thank
shit
you
he
for letting
doing?
me read.
Oh, you good.
Read.
Diet. Will he do this shit
I
in
enjoyed
Philly?
your live.
Diet,
Yeah,
ain't he a
I'm
nut?
5.8 miles. He said he gonna slap me and all these things, and I'm proud of myself actually. And shout
That
out to the
nigga
people
gonna
with
get
my cash app.
slapped. That
I
nigga ain't
trolled the
even going
entire
to his
fuck out of
fucking
him.
door.
Listen, he's upset. I trolled the fuck out of him, but that's what I do. I'm a troll. Why are you
Fucking
upset?
clown.
You got your own self kicked out of your own court case. Oh, they
Okay.
stalking me.
You
They
nut.
harassing
But guess
me.
what? You know where you won at? This where y'all won at. This the point where y'all won. The black sect don't even realize how y'all just got that nigga. Because he gave so much. Listen, y'all so fucking important to this nigga that he
Uh,
put his own fucking personal business. He took a bunch of strangers into a fucking courtroom. You took a whole fucking YouTube strangers. Your shit was shared everything. You nut ass nigga. You took a whole fucking room of strangers into your fucking courtroom. Why? Because you gave a
uh,
fuck what each of us thought about you.
uh,
Nigga, you already lost. Hold that motherfucking L
you
and
should have
then
been
try to
taking
get
care of
that
your business, not
motherfucking
worried about
sign.
what the hell I was doing, girl. That's what you should have been
Sucker.
doing over there, girl, with your tight. I bet you had your tights on, didn't you? You had
I
them
do.
tights on in the bed with the Tupperware
Okay.
bowl on the back of the bed.
Look, then the nigga left his email open showing off because his mom done
I
sent him
seen
some
it.
words of fucking encouragements because she was told that nigga, you can't live with me because motherfucker house authority gonna put me the fuck out. So you better go over there and do what you gotta do. So she sent that nigga some words of encouragement. He shared with us. And then the moment of her sharing no words of encouragement, this nigga don't even realize he's sharing his words of motherfucking generic motherfucking Viagra and he about to be Kevin Samuels the fuck out. Nigga, you on generic Viagra. Nigga, you got
Hold on, Reed.
knockoff Viagra. That's
Hold
why
on,
your
Reed. Hold
shit
on,
don't
Reed. Hold
work.
on, Reed. I know you go. Hold on, Reed. And my number's still going up, ZX. I ain't taking
Okay.
shit down, bitch. And my
Okay.
cash app still a bling a ling a linger. Thank you, ZX. Now I can
Nigga,
pay
she
my
made
water
more
bill.
money off of your
Oh
motherfucker.
my.
Listen,
Oh my.
nigga, you whack ass nigga. She made all that fucking motherfucking clicks and views and subbies off your motherfucking hard shit.
So did.
Now who the nut now?
Look at
You
what I'm
out
telling
this
y'all. Listen,
this
y'all.
nigga out this
Nikki, let me tell
motherfucking
you
Woman did. She made
nigga.
pound
what's
clips
going
off
on,
your
Nikki.
ass.
Nikki, for you. Listen, y'all. I want y'all to hear what's going on over there. I ain't gonna be long. Now they over there, he got that triple dick darkness. What that bitch nigga name is over there to my the dark web. Do you idiots know that you have to have a certain software to have to put the dark web on. And once you download that fuck shit, the FBI will be looking at you. My husband made a threat. He didn't do it, bitch.
Well, guess what, nigga? You need to
You
get in
are
the
so
dark web
retarded, DX.
and get you some dark motherfucking Viagra. That's why your dick won't work.
Not dog Viagra, I'm
Yeah,
dead.
cause that nigga getting motherfucking dick enhancers via mail. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. You want this motherfucker looking for shit, then that's your motherfucking problem, bitch. You got a cold dick and cold nuts. And that shit, neither you nor your dick rise to the motherfucking occasion, nigga.
Read, no,
Where are my pearls?
Wait a minute,
Can
hold on, y'all.
somebody
Did y'all hear
get
he
my
said?
pearls, please?
Nigga,
Listen, he said that I wanted to fuck him, baby. I don't scissor, bitch.
listen,
I don't do
okay?
scissoring, honey.
Okay, you walking clitoris? The fuck out of here. You in this motherfucker with a prop car. That shit ain't moved not motherfucking once, nigga. The fucking horn ain't even fucking blow with that tight ass fucking sweatsuit. Looking like you got sandals and motherfucking windbreaker sweatpants on. You out this
No,
motherfucker blackmailing people.
To be fair, he got that jumpsuit from Wish.com. Stop it with the fake
You
Jordan.
wish.com, motherfucker. You wish for that sweatsuit, bitch, but you should have been wishing for a dick that worked properly. Mr. Beat my look, Mr. Beat my meet me backstage in StreamYard. You fuck out of here. Let me beat it. you heavy-handed nigga. That fucking dick pump will get stuck right on the motherfucking head of your shit, nigga. You gonna have blue balls for life. That's your motherfucking problem. Your mom said,
ZX, your
fuck that
arm need to
shit.
take a restraining order. Your arm need to take a restraining order out on you, bitch. Go to the
Okay.
14th district, bitch, because you done jacked that clit to death, nigga. That's why you over there, man.
Okay.
And let me
Strong
tell you one
ass
more
right
thing,
arm.
ZX. Don't fuck with Blessed Walkers. I'm coming for you. You bothering Blessed Walkers. I got a fucking
I
problem.
don't even know why you even fucking went there to try to go with Miss Blush. You knew the fuck, bitch. You thought I laid you out 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. I'm up fucking working, trying to hurry up, finish your order for somebody to come by in the morning, and your ass up worrying about what the fuck I talking about. I'm the cleanup motherfucking woman, bitch. But guess the fuck what? I'm doing my motherfucking job, bitch, and I'm cleaning you right
Let
the
me
fuck
share
up.
this live.
Right the
That's
fuck
right.
now, nigga. No motherfucking pause. Straight the fuck at it, bitch. Just like you be jacking off with no motherfucking pause, cause don't shit come out that bitch. You got a motherfucking air pump for your motherfucking dick, bitch, and that shit still no
He got an
fucking
air
work.
pump for his ass. You know, he got to have an air pump for his ass, too.
Nigga get off. Look, that nigga get off on motherfucking catheters. That's the only motherfucking action you get. I told your ass any nigga that can hold his
Wait a minute.
motherfucking leg up to the
I said, wait
motherfucking
a minute. He
sky.
got an air pump for his ass, too, Reed.
Yeah, look,
Wait a
look,
minute.
look.
He got
Anytime
a
a nigga
catheter?
can hold his motherfucking leg up in the air like
I
that,
can't.
he can hold his leg up in the air for a dick to enter his ass just the fuck like that. That's
Reed,
what
you
the
just
fuck it
Reed.
is.
Reed,
Nigga,
are
your
you a
ass part.
Sagittarius? What is wrong with you? Are you
Oh,
Sagittarius?
no, I'm a Virgo.
Same thing.
Listen, if you're laying on your side right now, hold your motherfucking leg up in the air. I bet you your ass part.
So he got the Tupperware
Watch your
bowls
butt
on
cheeks
top of
part.
his bed. He over there shoving the Tupperware bowls up his ass.
Okay. To myself, yeah, you see this Versace. Nigga, you know why you went? I'm gonna tell y'all why this nigga ain't go to fucking want to go into that courtroom. Nigga, you
Nigga,
ain't want to
take
go in
control
that.
of your. I can't do this.
Look, hey, look, I'm fucking this nigga up. You ain't want to go into that motherfucking courtroom, nigga, because you scared they was gonna padlock your shit while you was in there. You ain't dumb, nigga. All the motherfucking Gucci, your Cartiers, bitch. It would have been the whole motherfucking neighborhood. And guess what? That same nigga that you probably be copping from on the corner, that's gonna be the same nigga that buy your motherfucking crib at the motherfucking auction, nigga, when it go up for share or sell. Nigga.
Wait, what you say? He laid on his
Miss
side,
Paulette,
girl. You say he
Miss
laid on
Paulette,
his
you
side.
saying
What you
it.
doing
I'm
on the
in my
side, girl?
casket.
I can't
I
do this.
said,
I
lift your
done
legs up
closed
and I watch
the
your
whole
ass sheet apart.
top of my casket. I'm dead. I cannot.
That
Miss
same
Paulette said she's
motherfucker,
saying it. I
that
cannot
same nigga he be
breathe.
copping them Lucy's
Baby,
from.
breathe, baby, breathe. I'm here to drag this nigga. Unless I got breath in my body, I'ma drag that nigga.
Look, tap in, Dyer. Fuck that nigga up Philly style.
I ain't from Philly. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, but I live in Philly. I'm gonna do
You
it in
live in
Memphis,
Philly.
South,
You got
bitch.
it. You
I
got it
bet
with
his
it, bitch. Come
asshole.
on.
Listen, I bet his asshole so fucking white he can put a
Fuck
tractor
him up.
trailer up in that motherfucker. The
Okay.
fuck with 80,000 pounds. Don't play with me, Z.
Nigga, you got an ass like a truck driver is what she's saying, nigga.
He a lot lizard.
Why low, nigga? You got a wide low, nigga. Nigga, I got 5% on this motherfucker left, and I'ma fuck you up for 5% till it's fucking going, bitch.
I'm working. Leave me alone.
Now you wanna
He
fuck
my name to like somebody know we dragging.
dragging the fuck, nigga. You are getting the fuck dragged the fuck out of you, bitch. Now take that to the black motherfucker market, bitch.
Right.
Take that shit.
The black sector and the beef sector don't want you. You can't go to the Jesus sector. I already told them about you. You can't go over there either.
Now get the fuck on there with your slow. Now watch this nigga. He gonna try to go down. He gonna try to take his live down and come the fuck back up with some whack ass mother. Nigga, you playing all that R&B like you get pussy. You don't get no pussy.
You know what? I'm done. No, I'm done. No, I'm really done.
You don't even get no pussy. Why the fuck is you over there playing all that motherfucking R&B?
God dang.
Nigga, this nigga over there playing R. Kelly and shit.
Hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute, with a young boy laying right there. Young boy laying right there.
This nigga playing R. Kelly. He playing R. Kelly beating his dick with jelly.
Yeah, part the fiat in his ass.
Look, he like, yeah, this nigga fucking with all smokers and shit. All pipers and shit. That's his main motherfucking girl. These bitches, he's stealing bitches pictures off of Facebook and shit. Like, yeah, that's my bitch. They don't even fucking know you nut ass nigga. They like, who the fuck is this nut ass nigga with this motherfucking?
My breath.
He out this bitch with noisy ass sweatsuits on, bitch. Every time you walk by with that fucking windbreaker on, you can tell you a fucking old ass nigga trying to be the fuck young. A whole fucking right pocket full of chain slap boxes and shit outside the motherfucking deli barring motherfucking cigarettes.
He got a 1976 Volkswagen up his ass.
Now look.
Wait a minute, y'all. Wait. 1 second, Reed. 1 second. Wait 1 second, Reed.
Look at that troll at the bottom.
Did the read right, but say sorry, my nigga, because you just say sorry because she fucking your whole life up right now. Call her or text her or something and say sorry. I don't want nobody on the internet talking about me like just carry on. But I'm just saying, nigga, say sorry.
Up so bad that he got a motherfucking troll page came in tried to talk about something my two retarded tits. No motherfucker, I'm fucking your ass up, retarded the fuckly bitch. That you had to get a motherfucker from a whole nother motherfucking country to make 3 motherfucking troll pages. That's not a badass bitch. I don't know what the fuck is. And nigga, I'm gonna fuck you up every motherfucking time I just feel like fucking some shit up. Nigga, you better hope I'm in a not in a motherfucking bad motherfucking mood when you come the fuck on, nigga. Now go the fuck sit down somewhere, smoke your fucking Newport, cause you only got 2 left and shit. And they 2 fucking Lucy's, nigga. So fuck them, smoke them, stop trying to fucking hold on to it. Hold on to that last little motherfucking puff. You motherfucking let me get 2 cigarettes and a day soda from the Chinese store, buying ass nigga, sitting on this motherfucker. Fuck getting it. You ain't getting shit. I know what you is getting. You getting the fuck dragged out of you right now, bitch. You are getting the complete nigga. If I came on this motherfucker and dragged you 3 o'clock in the morning to sleep, bitch, to the fuck that you fell the fuck to sleep and said, let me take this shit the fuck down. Sucker. Now let me get the fuck up off of here, y'all, because my phone about to die. And so I can
ZS got a Christmas tree up his ass.
Now y'all keep fucking this nigga up. The door, the asshole is open. Now y'all just enter that shit. Enter it now.
We got
it, y'all. We gotta check that out. Nikki, I'm about to send you the link to where I got it from.
I'm gonna just give you a round of applause. I'm giving you a round of applause.
We playing with your
that shit. I know I can get his ass, but you ate his ass up tonight. You hear me? A round of applause. Chef's kiss, all of that shit. That was awesome. That was fucking awesome.
Like,
we playing with your ZX.
Like, Sarah, you can sit there and tell that bullshit to folks.
Nikki, you know what happened to his motorcycle? It's in his ass. That's what happened to it.
I believe it.
I'm not playing with him.
Around here, he owed thousands upon thousands of dollars on his house. And
I got all the receipts, honey.
And nigga, every time he go live, he in somebody else's rental car. We can tell a rental car when we see one.
Right.
Like what the fuck?
And I got to go to Uncle Suge and pull that video up where his mama told him his car was nasty. ZX, did you forget that? You got amnesia or dementia, Alzheimer's, honey.
She said that. I remember
so
that.
Did.
Mm-hmm.
And you was hollering at the mail lady, and your mama said that you was thirsty, ZX. Remember that? Oh, you forgot about that. But you worried about your court appearance. I ain't taking shit down, bitch. How about that? And your next one will be there. And I hope the next court appearance in person, I'm coming.
Right. So I don't know what's going on with him diet, because regardless of what's going on or what court appearances he's got with you all or whatever, and excuse me.
Oh no, I listen, honey. If you go to my community wall, anybody can share it. He went to Pastor J. Wilson and blatantly lied. Pastor J. Wilson asked him, "Did you chase the people down the highway?" No, I didn't. It's his video, but it's mine now because that channel is gone.
Right.
It's up right now. Y'all can play it.
Right.
So I have a vendetta with this bitch ass nigga. You came to something that had nothing to do with you. He mad because my husband stopped his trucking scam. You remember the $24 he was asking?
Right.
And my husband called him out on it. He been mad ever since. I don't give a fuck. You're not finna be out here scamming my people.
Right.
Fuck you.
And there's things if it wasn't true, he could have answered for it.
Right. Because Vic talked about it. Vic had on this community wall. You had to go back a while. Vic said, Dad was right. He scared me out $24. He sure the fuck did. I told Vic not to do it, but he did it anyway.
All right.
I don't play that scheme.
Hello, how you guys doing?
Hey, baby, how you doing? I don't know what that is. Hey.
I got something I want to add to this. I heard a word and I want to add to this without saying their name.
Go ahead.
Let me make sure y'all can hear me good. Can you hear me good?
What?
You're perfect.
Hold on. Bear with me for mine from unstatic. Okay. All right. It's this lady that's from West Virginia that I'm in contact with. The way I met her was that after almost a year, that certain person that we're talking about had been posting a picture that said that was my vagina. And they never blocked me. That person never blocked me and had called me and asked me for some money, for his housing. He said it was for that. I didn't hit the record button because I wasn't ready to record, and I wasn't ready thinking he was going to call me. But let me explain how this went. So this is what I said. I said, until you give me the information about the full picture with that lady's face attached to that body, I'm not going to give you nothing, okay? Mm-hmm. So he sent me, and I can email you the information, Nick, if you want. I don't know if you've seen me because I went live about it. I said, you send me the full picture, not the cutoff picture of the vagina. I want to see the face that's attached to it so I can compare it, so I can keep it and show that now I do have access to the full picture that you held back from me over a year, and people was dragging me all over YouTube, making all kind of names about my vagina, saying it was all this and looked like a ham hock and just nasty stuff. So the whole time you had this whole picture. But see, what happened was the lady's name and phone number was in the picture. Okay. I called her on the phone and I said, do you know that your picture is going around YouTube and that someone is saying that this is me? And at first I used that one name he uses, not the D name he uses. She said, oh, I don't know him by that name. I said, do you know him by this name? She said, yeah. I said, how do you know him? She said, I met that person on POF. I said, well, honey, your picture is on YouTube. It's been shared like you're me. But I told the person my name, like it's me, right? I said, that's called revenge porn. Now, I ain't trying to be funny. She's not all there. Like, I'm not going to say slow, but, I could tell the mentality was a little bit just innocent, So I said, can I call you back later and we can talk more about this? I said, now don't contact that person, because if you contact that person, they're gonna try to say something, or and I can see this person can manipulate you into not accepting my phone calls no more. So okay, she said she wouldn't do it, and so far I'm still in contact with her. I said, can you unlock the POF account? Can you get it unlocked? I said, is it deleted? She said, well, I can try. I said, well, if you can do that for me, I offered to pay. I said, if you can do that for me, I said, I'm not going to embarrass you. I'm not going to put out your phone number. I'm not going to put out your information, because this has been going on with me. And I said, can I send you this picture and tell me, is this you? She said, that's me. And I described it. So I got the full picture. But see, what he did was he forgot to take off her name and her phone number for West Virginia. Now, he had said that he's from West Virginia. I remember in the past, I heard him say he knew somebody in West Virginia, or that he goes there or something. But this lady lives in West Virginia. But he was saying, I don't date but this far outside of Philly. Okay, I thought about that too. And then I said, well, what happened? What did he do to you? Why did you stop talking to him? She said he was creepy and he kept asking for more pictures. I said, well, what made you make an end to it and stop talking? Well, he kept on. Every time he'd call me and call me and call me, and he'd always talk about pictures. I said, did you ever ask him for a picture of his area, his certain area? She said, yeah. I said, well, did you get any? She said, no. I said, because that's what I did as well, asked for a picture. I never got. That's a fact. So she didn't lie about that. I said, now, remember, mind you, don't say nothing. I said, I'm not going to do like what he's trying to do and exploit this. I just got this information, and I said, I know you're innocent because you don't have nothing to do with this. And I said, do you have YouTube? Do you have a YouTube page or Facebook page? I got her Facebook page too, and that's her in the picture. I got her full Facebook page and the picture he sent me and the phone number. I got it all. I said, I'm gonna send you a picture. Tell me this is the same guy that's in that POF account. I said, how did you look? She said he was like bald with a smooth face. Well, see, right now he don't got no smooth face. So I said, let me reach back in these other pictures, and I got some with him and his daughter, and him with that red hat on when he was doing that video about Umar Johnson. I said, is this the guy right here? She said, that's him. I got all of that. I can email it to you. I can email me and her full conversation. I said, so I took it to Chucky to go live with it. And I ain't gonna lie, I cash app Chucky $56 to let me hit the platform to air this out without giving out any of her information. That didn't happen, because all of a sudden a jokey went live. All of a sudden she hit interference on me, and I say, ain't this strange? All of a sudden when Chucky said we got to go live with this, and then all of a sudden he don't want to do it, and I done cash apped him with all my proof and shit up, all my shit together, and all of a sudden, why would you let go over there to her live? We got this planned. I said, okay. Then I had to hit Clyde Diva's live because she has a platform. I needed a platform to go with it on. So I went over there. So she let me go through it and everything, and she validated everything, and I sent her the receipts, and I did everything I was going to do with Chucky, right? So from that point on, he's seen it. He talking about, I don't know her, that's my sister. They trying to say that it was my sister's vagina, and I'm posting my sister's vagina. I said, whoa, what? I said, oh, I knew he was going to do that. And that's why I got mad, y'all, because I was modded for Chucky. So I figured he was the place to go to put this stuff out. I thought we was all on the same page with going after ZX. That didn't happen. Oh, she crazy. She crazy. They always want to run and use a crazy card when somebody get close to him. No, nigga, I ain't crazy. I just got you. But see, this lady asked me, was there anything I can do to help her get that off the internet, get her picture from down? And I told her I would do whatever I could, because for now, it's being looked at as me. But see, I got the full picture now. There's no problem. He would have never given me that information if he wasn't desperate, thinking I'd donate. Because, in the past, he had seen me give donations. So, of course, he's going to believe me that I would give him some money if he went ahead and finally put this to rest, because I needed that information from him, which he'd been sitting on for over a year. and watching me get drug up and down, up and down, up and down, jokes been made, playing in my face. He was so dumb. He should have took the time to make sure I have no way of contacting the lady. Because if it wasn't for that picture, right now, it would still be standing that that's me in that photo. And I had to do a humiliating thing, which I know some may not agree with this. And I know it's bad, but I'm going to say it because I'm going to keep it real. I even sent Tucky a picture of me to prove that wasn't mine. That hurt me and I did it. And I'm stupid, whatever. I don't care what nobody think. But I was so determined to prove that he was lying. And one for sure way to prove that he was lying was to show mine, just show mine. And I did that to somebody I didn't want to do that to. And that's been on me for almost a year. And people always attack me saying why I kept going back, because I had to. Because to me, when I say to me, I mean to me, I had to get back up under him where I could get information or find a way to figure out who that was. But it took all this time for me to get to this point to where it's like God just said, here, I'm going to give it to you. That's what it felt like. He just gave it to me. And it took almost a year to give it to me because that was not me. So he is very disgusting. He's very sick. He's like a fucking hellhound. And I never got over that. And nobody could ever see the method to the madness I was going through to clear that up. And I tell you, the worst thing I ever could have did was have anything to do with somebody like that. But to this day, he is denying it. He's saying he don't know that lady. I called. I said, he say he don't know you. He say he never met you. But then he fucked up and said, and then he started saying, I know her. She sent me pictures too. But now you got to admit you sent her pictures too. But you dummy. First you said you didn't know her and you don't have pictures of her. And I'm like, do you realize you're sitting on the fucking screen with somebody that you admitted saying you don't know this lady, and people in your chat can't type in there and say, hey, nigga, you did say you didn't know this lady. Nobody never said to him, well, wait, didn't you say you didn't know this lady and you didn't have no pictures of her? It's like, I don't get it. It's like they hypnotized or something. Nobody brings up the correction or have nobody's back. If it was me, and I ain't gonna lie, even if I was a mod, I would have still said that right there. Okay, you know what, bro? You did say that. So how you know the lady now? Then that would have pointed to where there's smoke, there's fire. Now you have to admit something because you know why you got to admit it? Because your phone number is attached to the image that you sent LGI. You can't walk that back. She got the receipt. It's right there. And under the picture, it said, I got to have this in my life. And under there, it says, I know. You talk right back to her, coming from your phone number. And how we can validate that is all the times he was reading the texts I was sent, blowing them up. That's still the same phone number and my phone number. So there's no way out. He ain't got no way out to say that didn't come from his phone, that lady's full picture with her legs open like that. So he's going around getting pictures of people's vaginas and saving them. And if they're on YouTube or something, he gonna use them against them. And the majority of people probably, women over there, he probably got some of their stuff. They ain't never gonna say shit. They can't never correct him because he'll air them out. That's what it's all about with him. That's his kilo. I will air you out if you go against me. If you try to agree with the ops, I'll go against you. But to me, that's the most dastardly thing ever done to me in my life, is to post something like that. Then, like I said, I'm committed to helping her because I can tell she don't do YouTube. I can tell lady don't do YouTube. I can tell that. But she agreed to talk over the phone to anybody that want to talk to her outside of me to prove that she doesn't know me. Ain't somebody I just found. And I even offered that. I'll get her permission to let someone have her number where she can get talked to outside of me to ask any random questions when I'm not even on the phone, nowhere around, and see what she knows and see if it matches what I'm saying. Nobody takes that up though, because on this site, on YouTube, If people already know they don't like you because of your affiliation, really. Once you do that, it ain't no liking you or caring about you telling the truth. It's about you crazy. Ah, you crazy. Oh, that's that crazy lady. But the whole time you're forgetting about the person, and that's him. He gets to walk away clean with putting up a smoke screen and a distraction by downing you or lowering you to a standard of being nuts or crazy or you just obsessed or you just in love. But why does everybody got to say it's one-sided? Why is everybody the one you're curbing? No one's curbing you. That's true universally. Everybody can't be wrong and you always right. Nobody applies that method to it, which makes total sense. If someone came to me and kept telling me something about somebody, and different people kept coming to me, I'm going to take a good look at that person because everybody can't tell the same lie. And if you keep giving me the same excuse when I ask you, did you do it? Saying, oh, they crazy. Everybody's crazy. But goddamn, to that person, everybody's crazy. All women are crazy. All women are hookers. All women are bitches. All women are obsessed. All women are liars. But what are you, though? What are you? What are you doing wrong? Why are you the poster child for righteousness and upstanding and good? You're not. But you got people fooled because, like you said, gift of gab and the energy and the force behind the words. That's what it mesmerizes people. But that's what I wanted to say. And I hope you listening. You said, I've got a long memory too, that you either lived in Virginia or you got people in Virginia or you visit West Virginia. She's from there. That's when I was laying here listening to this live and that hit me right there. That's you. You did it. You caught. I don't care if nobody ever believes nothing. I did and I do. And it ain't over yet. I'm going to help see if I can get that POF unlocked. And when I do, I'm coming back and read all the motherfucking messages. It ain't over. You ain't heard me say I started a channel on my own. I don't give a fuck about no views, about no subscribers. It's not about having that. It's only to expose you like you drugged me. And I had to keep running back over there modding for you and take the embarrassment and the insult of people thinking I was obsessed with you and all of that. All of that's going to come out now. All that I took and I swallowed. Now you going to do it. I didn't do all this for nothing. I let people think of me in all type of ways. Still do, still will. I don't care. But it ain't over because you are disgusting to do that to somebody. And since that lady, I can tell she's scared. I can tell she don't want no smoke, but I'll be a smoke for her. I'm going to do it for her too. But I ain't going to be like you though. I'm going to get her permission first. And I'm not going to expose her or none of that to her. Because I'm not like you. You're just sick and you need help. And something happened to you. And I believe it happened in the sperm count. That's where it happened at. You the worst thing ever shitted between two shoes. You really are. And it's sad because you don't care. Because evil don't care. And I'm going to help her. And I thanked her for being honest. She could have denied it all. She could have protected her dignity and said, nah, I ain't gonna let anybody know that was me. She could have said, I'm sorry, lady, but that ain't me, lady. She didn't do none of that. I could tell she felt some type of way. Because she didn't know that you had did that and still had her shit, passing it off to somebody else. You were so sick and so upset and hate for me that you went through your phone, found a picture that looked the very unsightliest picture to you, and kept it, and you decided to use it. And that's exactly what you did. And I know some other people you gave it to too, but I'm not going to mention them. Because it ain't about, I don't mention shit. I don't care about the old shit or who did what. I'm focused on you too. Because I'm the one you let that happen to for almost a year. And you sat on it. This is about you and you only. You sat on it and knew it was wrong this whole time. And I was even modded over there, you still had the shit. Come to think of it, you still had it. You sick. I don't know nobody like that in my real life. I don't know nobody like that. But like I said, I'm gonna hang with her because that's the only link I got to something I can actually validate that you was wrong for. That I can actually put some meat behind it. It's got teeth, and I'm gonna stay with it. And I'm focused on this POF account you got. I'm focused on that because I know it's something there. There's some there. There's some there, and it may shock us or it may rock us, but I'm gonna stay with it because you didn't mind feeding me out here to these streets like this, like a dog. After kind as I was. But anyway, you wrong. But that's all, Nikki. I just wanted to say that. Did you hear me? Hello, Nikki. Hello, hello.
Guys, I'm not sure. I'm not sure where Nikki is or what Nikki is doing, but that was interesting. Um, we can. I don't know what to say. I feel like she came up here and did it for Little Saint, so she got her shit off. She got her shit off. I really don't have much to say about that. Yeah, but I don't know where Nikki is, and so I don't know if Nikki is busy or what's going on. But I mean, sometimes people just need to get some shit off their chest. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so you gotta let them rock out with their cock out. Like, you just gotta let her get it off. But I hope you feel better. Let's get it. Um, yeah, I don't know what to tell you about all that, sweetie, because you give as good as you get. So I'm gonna just leave it at that. Um, but anything else? I don't know what else to say. I can't stop the stream, so I guess we wait for Nikki to come back, or I don't know if she passed out or not, but I hope she all right. I ain't really trying to make nobody cry. I swear I ain't, but shit, I'm crying on the inside. I'm crying on the inside, so I don't know what the hell. Hey, bro, what you doing, bro? There go my baby Mel right there. I don't admit she could have. Listen, Red Love, she could have. At long as that was look, she could have. It's possible. Shit. It's possible. She could have moved. We could have all moved. We could have all up and relocated. But I mean, really. I mean, I'm kind of long winded, but god damn, I ain't. What was there a breath taken the whole time, like at all? Jesus, Jamaican girl. That's another fact. She ain't. She. But you know, I don't really know what to say about that. Like, I don't mind cussing the nigga out because I can't stand the nigga, but I can't have somebody have that. That's you let that man have a lot of control over your emotions and shit. Let's get in. You need to check that before you know what I mean? Regulate that because that's deeper than this, YouTube shit. Because you might I don't know, child. I don't know. I have no idea. I hope everything all right for you. Like everything work out. That just seemed a little bit deeper than YouTube. That's just my opinion. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? The shit is funny to me. I ain't trying to be disrespectful either, but the shit is funny to me. So I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I guess, Cap. I hope not. I hope not. I really do, cause who child ghetto. Mm. Yeah, Reed. She tend to do that sometimes when she start talking, cause she got a lot of deep seated hate for that dude. Yes, Mama. So I don't know. Is that okay? I don't know what's going on here. When she fall off, right? When she when she when she go off the screen, does that mean the thing is over? Somebody gotta tell me, cause I'll get my behind. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's terrible. Right, I'm gonna get ready to melt. All right, y'all, cause I'm eating anyway. Y'all have a wonderful night. Um, and again, I'll always leave y'all with fuck that nigga forever. So fuck him forever, and y'all have a good night. Good night, guys.